Hi friends, happy Thursday. I posted a little bit earlier today, but that was just a quick little silent ASMR type of video. And I only did that because I was in between meetings. I did, private readings in the morning, and then I had a meeting I had to take after that. But in between, I had like 20 minutes in between, and it was a really important meeting, and I wanted to get some clarity for myself. So I was sitting for a few minutes just shuffling the cards, and something told me to just like silently record the process. And I'm like, okay. So what you guys were seeing was me shuffling, just pulling energy and meditating before going into a really important meeting with a lot of stuff I have going on with work. I don't really want to get into it too much, but yeah, a lot of legal stuff going on with a certain situation. And so yeah, I just want to pull energy around it. So I sat down, I was shuffling the cards, and I was just told to record the process. I'm like, well, I don't really want to like say anything out loud for my personal situation, but for if you guys got a message out of it, great. If you just enjoy watching the cards being shuffled, great. I did see a couple of the comments already saying like, you guys miss my voice. You guys are so funny. I've said this plenty of times on the channel, but like my voice was my biggest insecurity. I had a really bad lisp when I was younger. I used to hate to hear my voice on video, on camera. Like I just absolutely hated it. And then here I am, and one of the most compliments I get on this channel are about how soothing my voice is, and I just think it's hilarious how spirit works like that. It's always the thing that we hate about ourselves. It's just, anyways, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, so if you guys want to interpret that, maybe you needed a message or just needed to see and interpret a message for yourself without me imposing my energy upon that message. I wouldn't have been told to record it if it wasn't meant for somebody. So somebody's going to see that, stumble across it, get a message or an answer to something that's been weighing on them. And if it's for one person, it's for one person. That's great. But yeah, that's a little bit of my process. And the shuffling helps me meditate. So if you're someone who struggles with meditating, or you're dabbling into tarot or looking into it, or this interests you, just learning how to shuffle, just sitting in the candlelight and shuffling cards and just letting your thoughts kind of run wild as you move your hands, it's actually a really great tool for somebody who can't meditate like in complete silence, or whatever the case may be. I know I struggled with meditation a lot when I first started. I can do it a lot better now, and I actually really enjoy it, but I'm at like a 15-minute max. Like if I am in silent, or I'll have like binaural beats on or meditation music on. Sometimes I'll do guided meditation, but usually it's just dim light or no light or candlelight. It's, I don't do more than 15 minutes if I'm just sitting, with my own energy without, shuffling or walking or whatever. But I do find that shuffling for me personally helps. So try it. Who knows? Maybe that was for somebody. Today, I know I said I wasn't going to revisit this energy, but I ended up having some time tonight unexpectedly. I didn't intend to be able to come and record a video tonight, and tomorrow morning before I go do some in the field research projects, I need to do at least one more private reading. So I don't know that I'll be able to do a recording for the channel tomorrow morning, and then it's the weekend, so I likely won't be back here until Tuesday. I hate that. I hate that it's going to be like days again in between being able to come on here. I really, 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 really enjoy being here with you guys, and I know that in the near future, God will open the door to allow me to be doing this more often. But for now, it is what it is. I didn't really like plan to do a reading tonight, but I was thinking about it, and since I had some time open up, and I've been telling you guys that I wanted to channel somebody from the other side to pull in more information for Nancy's situation, I was thinking about it, and somebody very, very close to my heart who passed away, his birthday is tomorrow. His name is John. I have a special connection with John O'Keefe. You guys, a lot of you are here from his energy. You guys adore him just as much. You love the way his energy comes through on this channel, and like rightfully so. He's such a beautiful spirit, and he's so clear and direct. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, I can channel like my Johns. My dear, dear friend whose birthday's tomorrow, and John O'Keefe. I mean, you guys don't know who my friend is, but you guys know John. And so I thought, okay, maybe I'll just call on the Johns tonight and see if they have any information. I know there's a lot of interest in this case right now, and the energy around it is so strong, which is a good time to pull energy around it when you have a lot of eyes on the situation. Although, like I said in my last video, a lot of the energy is repeating, even for other readers. I mean, the interest is there and the views are there, so you can tell like the public is still wanting to consume this information, which, trust me, more power to anybody who can do like these multiple videos on the energy. That's amazing. But you guys can all see, like, once a reader gets like a definite energy around something, it'll just keep repeating, because your guides aren't going to switch up every other day with the different theories that hit the media. Like, if it's the son-in-law one day, or the neighbor one day, the cousin one day, Mexico one day, this one day, it's like, usually you should be able to see a pattern in the messages from the same reader, even if the energy or the questions change, which I love to see it because it just validates the way that spirit and energy works. They will continue to give the same message if there's an underlying important message that needs to come out from their guides. I do want to do a quick shout out to Kelly from Passionate Perseverance. She's doing a lot of readings here on Nancy Guthrie, so if you are interested in tarot and this case, she's awesome. She's so humble. She's so sweet. You can tell she's genuine and sincere. And I'm really enjoying her energy. I mean, hi baby, I closed the window. You can't crawl up there because then everybody can see us when it's dark outside. You want to hang out up here? Do you know we're channeling John and you want to come say hi? Can you get your butt out of the camera? You want to say hi to your friends? Oh. Where was I? Yeah, she's great. I don't know. I mean, I've watched a few of her videos, and I mean, it is lots of different energy in different videos, but also like the underlying message just continues to repeat, which I'm so excited, you guys, to see this in hindsight once we get information, because she's so right. Like, what we do, we don't fully know how we're putting the pieces together until the big mystery is solved, right? When we see what has happened and what finally comes to light about the case, we can look back and be like, oh, that's what this means. Oh, you know, when I got this card and this energy, like I can see how this means that. And then we take that experience into the next one. If it repeats or a similar pattern happens again, we can say like, oh, when I read on Nancy and I got these two cards and this ended up being what happened, this is how it showed up. We take the experience and we learn from it. We may not always interpret it correctly, but Spirit always has a reason for giving us certain messages. And typically, if you're onto something or Spirit has an important message about the case, it's going to repeat no matter how many videos you do. So it's good that you guys get to see that with different readers. But yeah, I've been following a couple, and I don't know, I just feel like everybody has a different message with Nancy. It's crazy. I've seen people get north and east, south, west, Mexico. I've seen mediums point the finger at this person and that person, and I don't know, it's going to be interesting to kind of see how this ends up coming together at the end. But yeah, shout out Passionate Perseverance. If you guys are looking for content, I highly recommend. I know you guys have seen other content creators. I think Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot was doing some videos on her. Trying to think if I can recommend. Anybody else I've seen recently who I haven't already shouted out. Oh, speaking of passionate, her name is Kelly, so I don't know if, I know she just refers to herself as Passionate Perseverance, but for me that's a mouthful. So somebody actually told me her name. I don't know how they found her name, but, and I'm sorry if this isn't her name and this was given to me incorrectly, so I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. I'm, for the sake of this video, going to refer to her as Kelly, because like I said, the other is a mouthful. In her video, back, maybe today, it's been 2 days ago, yesterday? I have no idea. I have no sense of time right now, guys. I don't even remember. But she did a video. Let me just find it. Maybe yesterday. That's weird. My son's YouTube account was signed into my phone. He's never signed into YouTube on my phone. Why was that just there? That's so bizarre. Hang on. Okay, yeah, so it's this video from yesterday. It's the 26-minute one. So I'm gonna click on this really quick because it was just so crazy. So I know yesterday I did a premiere of the video so that I could watch it with you guys and hang out in the chat. I just wanted to see how that would go. One of my subscribers here recommended that I do like a premiere so that if I'm not gonna go live anytime soon, I can at least like watch it with you guys in real time and comment. And I thought that was pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in that, like I did yesterday with the premiere where we can chat live while we're watching the videos, I'm happy to consider doing that more often. So that was my kind of trial run there to see what you guys thought about that. But yesterday when I did the premiere, I was talking to a few of you guys, and at the very end, I know we went on like a Bailey side quest. And again, guys, I love her. Don't come for me. I love her freaking to death. It was just a lesson on discernment. That's it. Anyways, back to the video. At the end of that video, we went into Nancy Guthrie reading for an update just to see if anything new came out. At the very end of that reading yesterday, I got this like awful smell, like right at the end, and I was tripping out because no, it wasn't my dog, it wasn't gas, it wasn't I stepped in poop, but that's what it smelled like. Like, you know, when you step in dog shit or something like really strong, it doesn't just come out of nowhere, and you can tell the difference between a dog passing gas and like this smell. And right as I was ending, I was like, oh my God, like what is that smell? And I thought for sure like my neighbor outside my window, because they've been doing work on, you know, the house next door. I'm like, shoot, maybe they're doing something in their backyard and putting like manure out, or like, I don't even know. It had like that strong smell, whether it be like fertilizer, manure, dog shit, I don't know. And I was just like, that is so weird, because I know it's not in my environment. It was so strong. It just like hit me in the face, though I couldn't figure it out. And then after the reading, the smell was gone. Did not smell it, not one other time. Even now, a full day later, I have not smelled it again. So it was not anything, it wasn't in my environment, I can tell you guys. But then, so after I wrapped up that video, I recorded that around like 11 a.m. yesterday, and then I had to get ready to go do some research work out in the field with a friend, coworker. I was getting ready. It was like a 45-minute drive. So I'm in my car and I just put on a YouTube video, and I was like, okay, well, this is a 26-minute video. I can put it on like 1.5 speed. I can, you know, get a video in the time that I had to get there. So I put her video on, and I shit you not, like I was freaking out when we get to about 12 minutes into her video and she started talking about like a skunk smell. Like, how many readers do you hear like talk about like an awful smell that hits you out of nowhere and you're like, what the hell, where'd this come from? And she's sitting at the table reading on Nancy Guthrie also, and this was on the exact same day. But okay, but this is where I'm confused, and I commented on her video, and I don't know that she responded to me or not. I haven't seen a response from her, but she was talking about like this happening. I don't know if it was earlier in the day or in a different video. I haven't seen all of her videos, so I don't know if this had come up in a different video and I just missed like the actual live happening of that like smell coming to her, but she was talking about it and I was just like blown away. So let's see if we can find.
Who's prettier shot? Everybody's gonna say four.
Hang on, let me skip the ad and then get to it. I'm just gonna go 12 minutes in and see if we can. I don't know, let's see.
That. That. The milk card come out, and I was like, why am I smelling skunk?
Yeah.
Heart. This would be a good place to dedicate some resources to at least see, right? Maybe fly one of the choppers over it that has the heart monitor sniffer technology. This is interesting. I just was thinking heart monitor sniffer technology. When I did my other reading, I kept smelling a skunk. It came at me really hard out of nowhere. And I'm like, someone's getting skunked. Or like when you get skunked, right? You think it's a very powerful smell or odor or something powerful. And then I got trying to cover it up. So I wonder if someone's trying to cover up that or hide the heart monitor in some way, like to cover it up so that the signal wouldn't come through. I'm sure there's ways that they could try to do that, because I had the milk card come out when I was like, why am I smelling skunk? And then I had the milk come out. And I think people use milk to try to cover up the smell of skunk. I mean, it was so random and it came out of nowhere. So let me just see, does milk cover skunk smell?
So anyways, is it like, I like lost my shit. I was like, no freaking way. Like, there's no, like, that is just such a random, like, synchronicity between the two of us. Like, I don't even know. Like, just something so crazy like that. Like, not everybody has, like, different senses where you can see things or hear things or smell things or taste things. Like, even Teresa Caputo talks about, like, sometimes she can taste things in her mouth, or she, you know, everyone has just different abilities. I've always been super sensitive to smell. Confirmation. Yeah, so I mean, for me, that wasn't that abnormal, but it doesn't usually happen all the time, and it doesn't happen that strongly. Sometimes I'll get like hints of something, or like cigarette smoke specifically is like really one for me, or like certain colognes, or like food smells, and it's very brief, you know. Sometimes I get like even sensations in my nose. If you guys have been here in a couple readings from last year, like there was this energy. I don't even remember what the context was. I just remember my nose like burning. So yeah, for whatever reason, it wasn't crazy to me, but what was crazy to me was like to see another reader on the same case around the exact same time describe a similar situation. Like, I thought it was so cool. I don't know what that means, but yeah, like I said, when all this comes out and the mystery, if it's ever solved, geez, we're gonna have to see how all that fits in. But yeah, go check her out, she's awesome. Anyways, back to the reading, now that we did another super long intro and everybody's like, get on with it already. We're gonna channel my Johns, and I'm so excited. My other John, not John O'Keefe, my other John would think this was absolutely silly and ridiculous, and I've actually never tried to channel him before, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but it is his birthday tomorrow, and I just miss him so much. It's crazy. I don't want to cry. Don't do this. I just would love for him to come through today if he wanted to just sit in with the other John and laugh at me for this being so ridiculous. I can just see him like, you are so silly. No, what he would be saying is, you have shit to do, you have work to do, you're neglecting, you should be on your laptop filling in data and not pulling cards. Like, I could already see him in my head, like, you're doing this instead of work. Like, get your shit together, kid. Get your shit together, kid, is exactly what he would say. God, I miss him. And John O'Keefe, our cop friend in spirit, this was his life, so maybe he has something to add. I'm going to do a quick prayer of protection, and we're just going to dive in and see what they got to say. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me this platform to be a voice for the voiceless, to bring a message through from the other side for whoever needs to see this, whether this helps bring clarity or resolution or just information to the public. I'm here because I believe you've asked me to be here. This channel exists because this is where you want me. This is where you want me to use my gifts for right now. So thank you for the support of the community and everybody that's tuning in and sending good wishes and vibes to the channel. I ask that you protect me and all of my viewers tonight in the white light of heaven. Keep us safe and guarded from any low vibrational meddling energies. Anybody that tries to introduce themselves here, we ask that you keep us guarded from anybody that is not John or John O'Keefe. I will say, if Nancy's with you on the other side and in spirit and would like to be here to interject or add any messages or clarify anything, she would be welcome in this space as well. I ask that you give me discernment to interpret the messages in the most accurate way and say only what you want me to say. I do believe in timing and knowing that there is a time and a place to reveal energies, and I just trust that what comes out tonight is what is meant to be revealed in this time. I just ask that you continue to guide this reading and keep us safe. In Jesus' name, amen. John, Nancy, you are all welcome here. John O'Keefe, it's been a minute, my friend. We would love your expertise and beautiful spirit to come through and give us messages for Nancy's situation. If there's anything you want to add about what happened to her, where she could be, or why this happened, or any information about a potential resolution to this, we would love to hear from you. John, my dear, dear friend who I miss so much, happy heavenly birthday. I promise to get to work as soon as I'm done with this reading, but if you would like to hang out with me tonight and add to the message, I would love to hear from you and any information you have on what happened to Nancy Guthrie. Or you can just hang out and be a fly on the wall. I would love to feel your energy tonight. Nancy, if you are with us, you are welcome to use the energy within the space in any way you see fit to bring a message forth. All right, guys. I will likely be referring mostly to John, meaning John O'Keefe. I don't know, like I said, about my friend coming through, but I just wanted to invite him here, mainly because I miss him, truly. It's more for comfort. But yeah, we'll see what the energy ends up looking like. I will be able to tell it's him, for sure, if his energy comes through, but I will be referring mostly to John O'Keefe until I get confirmation that Nancy is crossed over. Although, like I said, her energy and spirit is welcome here, so if something very specific comes out where we just cannot deny that that's Nancy, I will definitely let you guys know. All right, John, welcome back. I am going to start over from a blank slate, like as if I haven't already done a few readings on this, like as if I know nothing. I would like your energy to be more dominant and present with me today. I want you to tell me from your perspective what happened here. If you want to tell me who's involved or why it happened, whatever you feel is the most important energy for us to know about the situation. I encourage you to just bring that forth naturally. I will come in with a fresh, open mind and start from a clean slate to find out what happened to Nancy from your perspective. What happened to Nancy, John? February 1st, 2026 in Tucson, Arizona. What happened to Nancy Guthrie? Wow. You never disappoint, John. I didn't want to look. I haven't felt him too, like, don't turn it over, kind of like. The card underneath the axe is separation. The sword is out here again. This energy right here is a repeated energy. The rose as well. I'm going to read it like a fresh energy, but this is crazy though, being the very first card out. That is the card for clarity and truth. Honor, protection, and power. It's giving me, in some weird way, like law enforcement. I mean, John is law enforcement. He's bringing forth clarity and truth. We're getting another repeated message with the sword, the knife, the blade, the rose, the axe with separation here at the bottom. That's wild. This has force as well. Camera and axe. They did bust the camera. Get two more. John, I'm going to take two more from this deck for the sword and the rose. We have boat. Axe still at the bottom. Can I get one more? What happened to Nancy? This is also the card of progression and receiving what you need, like truth and clarity. It could also be read, aside from the obvious of a boat or water, crossing water, a blade, a rose, could also be truth and clarity, receiving what you need for closure or progression, like the case progressing, getting closer to the truth. Yeah, closure issues. Until you get clarity and truth, there won't be any closure here. Closure and truth from law enforcement even. Keys on a ring. I don't know, immediately what I thought was like somebody had keys to her house. I don't think this was like forced entry. This is also a decision. Last night, was it yesterday? Yesterday when we did the reading, I feel like decision or choice was the final oracle card, wasn't it? Hold on. When we pulled a card for Bailey, hers was truth with the blade as the oracle. And I said the reason why we're talking about them both at the same time was there had to be some sort of dual message. There were some sort of similar energies intertwined. And then the final card, was it trick or treat, was the choice card. So now we have choices and clarity. Okay, there's a choice. A choice? Yes, okay, trick or treat was choice. Choice and truth. Unconventional, one night stand, keys on a ring, many options, a choice. Making a choice. Right, let's get a couple tea leaves here, John. Can you give me egg? The golden egg. A golden egg? Success assured with good plans and hard work. More farming energy, like the farm egg. Do they have like chicken? Do chickens lay eggs? Roosters, or wait, which one lay eggs? Are there those? Does that happen in Arizona? I don't know, guys. I live in a farming state. I live in California. We have everything here. I know some states don't do certain crops and things, but I think everybody does farm animals, or am I wrong? Like, I have no idea. I feel so absolutely, like, ignorant sometimes. Wait. Why do I not know this? I feel like roosters or hens? Wait, who lays eggs? I mean, like, a lot of things lay eggs, but I mean, you guys know what I mean, right? Okay, hens is the female chicken. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it is a chicken. It's a female chicken. A female chicken is a hen, and they lay eggs. Backyard chickens are part of a growing urban agricultural trend in Tucson. Folks want fresh eggs and the fun of raising animals. There are also feed stores and local supplies around where people go to buy chicks. In short, yes, there are quite a few egg-laying hens in Tucson living in backyards and small urban farms. Let's get another one. All right, John. Tell me more. I feel like we've gotten this card for this energy before. Seahorse? Family matters. The golden egg in the family. A family member of theirs who has a farm? Raises hens? Works at a farm? Works at a feed store? Lives next door to somebody who raises chickens? But again, seahorse. with the boat and water. So there's like something about like water and farms. Do they have like, I don't know, what would be like a source of water that you have in your backyard that would be not like a big source of water, but like a creek, or I don't really know, but like a smaller stream, but also like maybe farm animals, because we were getting like the mule. We're getting other references. Now I don't fully remember. Oh, the camel. The mule. I don't remember. That's kind of giving me like doesn't that kind of feel like jail keys? Like the cops that carry those big ring of keys, and that's like force and protection and honor. Somebody like a correctional officer, like maybe not a cop, maybe not formal training. Just I don't really know. Do seahorses lay eggs? Oh. That was a little message from my friend John saying hi to me just there. Thank you. All right, John. Ooh. There's that black sheep manipulation gossip card again. Loose lips, the snitch, lies, rumors, false news, gaslighting. My John card. All right, John, give me 2 cards. Well, hello. All right, John. Tell us what happened to Nancy. I'm seeing fingerprints on this card. They have a fingerprint. Fingerprints? Like, not in CODIS, but I think they do have. Like fingerprints in jail, like when they fingerprint you to take you to jail. What's this about? There being a connection to jail. Something's locked. Password protected, like fingerprint protected. Something's locked with a fingerprint. I don't know if Nancy would have had like a safe or something. Like, do they have safes that you can unlock with your fingerprint? I mean, the only safes I've seen are like the big, like, yeah, look at that. Password protection, another card of protection. Guarded. And I can still see like fingerprints all over that key card. Here in spirit with caution. It's giving me like protection from spirit, like almost like even John is kind of saying like I'm here in protection. from what? I haven't got any weird, dark, like threatening energies while looking into this, but that almost feels like him showing up less like hanging out, being direct, giving me info, but showing up in a protective energy. Like he's on guard here. What's that about, John? Yeah, like he's working. This is the essential workers card. This is like working. If you're a cop, you're an essential worker. Protection, like he's here working. He's showing up in uniform tonight. It's like how I'm hearing it, like he's showing up in uniform tonight, not in spirit, like not. I'm gonna take a second, hang on guys. Alright, John, let's try this again. Alright, John, show me what happened. Can I get one more card for what happened to Nancy? I like it. Okay. I'm like trying to see if there's more of this message that's going to come through, but I just keep seeing somebody like coming up to the door in uniform. Is John showing me this because that's how he's coming through? John, are you showing? Help me separate if you're trying to show me something for my own spiritual protection, or if you're showing me something that happened that night. Because the way that I see you like coming to the door in uniform, but are you showing me like somebody in uniform going to her door? For you guys watching, to clarify, I can see him walking up my porch steps, standing in front of my door in uniform. But I don't know if that's part of the message, so I'm just trying to get clarity if this is like protection for me. Because I was getting that energy, like he's here working, he's not here in spirit, like showing up as the protector. But that, I mean, it's all gotta be part of the message, right? In one way or another. Can I get one more? Okay. Bottom of the deck is she be little, but she be fierce. That is my center stage card. Let's see. Oh, yeah, caution. Barbed wire for like prison barbed wire. Think before you sting, and consequences here. Trespassing, pain, assault. Assault, like It's kind of giving me like as if something had happened and somebody had called 911 that night. Like, do we have access? I know I've seen people do it before where they can access like 911 calls for like anything that happened the night of like the 31st into the early mornings of February 1st. If there, even if it's not from her, if there's like any That's fascinating. This is like the DJ or the band card. Wasn't Tommaso in a band? Because look, here we have music and we have 3 people. Was there 3 people in his band? Concerts, music, center stage. It literally says band right there. And then caution, disagreements, assault. The manipulation and gossip card is under that. The narcissist, the black sheep. Somebody who's abusive and dangerous. Somebody who might have connections to music. I mean, that's so obvious. I don't really want to jump right into what this could imply, but I will just obviously mention it since it's here, straight from John. I mean, I don't want to believe. There's that June card. I heard recently that in June, it was when Savannah's net worth was Google searched along with her address. Family matters. John, show me what happened to Nancy. You know what's funny about this card? When I did the reading on where is Nancy, when I was looking more for like search locations, the very first, I think it was the first one, the first oracle card that I pulled for that energy was this card. Oh, and the whip. 11. No, it was like 30, 33 and 77. But look at the same, like the mirroring numbers again. When asking like where she was, we got the pyramids card and I was getting like desert in the earth. But then you guys mentioned in the comments there that 77 is a highway there, or like a, I think it's like Oracle Road that turns into like 77. Which the sword and the rose, like if you guys were mentioning it back in my earlier reading also when I was seeing those pink flowers, and then Kelly at Passionate Tarot was also getting the same energies, and I seen in your guys' comments on her page, you guys were commenting Mount Lemon and the Rose Canyon like over and over again, like it was all over her comments. 77 Oracle Road, this is an Oracle card, this is 77, this is Oracle 77 Highway, it does go out that way. So I thought that was crazy. I mean, yeah, there might be something there with that card. Mask. Another, look at 44. Oh, mask in the house. Under that? Something hiding in the house? The birds. Okay, hang on. Something hiding inside of something. It's being masked in a house. Near a house? In the house. All right, John, can I get a few words? The unicorn was at the bottom, so this feels important. I didn't mention it or show it or acknowledge it, and it's the first card to flip out here. So something about the unicorn might be relevant. Let's just get 2. John, can I get one more? The golden egg and the unicorn. Something rare. Rare. Can I get one more card to go with unicorn? mirror. So this is also in the mask. This is come out again also. Like this is giving me like somebody's face that's covered, or like the mirror of a face, like a twin. I know this has been said by other readers also. I'm not feeling like twin Gemini energy. That's not at all where I'm going with this. I've seen that repeated, and I don't know why that just like is coming into like my energy as like reject that. Like it's not Gemini energy. It's like a mirrored face. A mirrored face. It's a twin something. Twin peaks, twin person, twin brother, twin kid. May not even be a twin that we know about. His twin could have passed on when he was younger, and everyone only knows this person as one person, but it's like a mirror. And then the mirroring numbers, or like the location is a mirrored location. Maybe there's two places like this. It's like there's two names for this place, and one could be in one location and one is the other. It's like where something is hiding could be a mirrored location, but like something rare. Like there's either two names for it, or there's the same name for two places, or this is two people who have the same name or the same face or the same something. There could be mirrored numbers within somebody's address. The mirror is significant. My son just texted me that his phone's at 2% and he needs to be picked up in 10 minutes. So somebody's phone could have been dying. Or a security guard for an event? Like I'm here to work? There is like hired security. If you're going to an event, you hire like private security. And maybe there aren't cops, they aren't military, they aren't like something like that, but even like farm security. I don't know why I was being reminded of scarecrow energy for some reason, like protecting something, protecting the crop, protecting the venue. We keep getting event, like a security guard at an event. Yeah, the unicorn represents magic, purity, something mythical and rare in nature. And then like the golden egg, something rare, something unique, mythical, that needed to be like protected, like security for something. Like where they hire security for even for like pieces of jewelry, like it's giving that energy. Hired security for something rare. The mirror card also talks about reflection, introspection, and generally observing the whole world around you, in which you can find a lot of very interesting things. This even says, like, watch closely. Like observing your surroundings. Which is essentially what security guards do, right? They're supposed to be at the event observing the surroundings, not the show. They're not looking here at the concert. They're watching everything going on around the situation because they're protecting the golden goose, the golden egg, the talent, the entertainment. They're protecting the unicorn. They're there to do a job. Okay, they're there to do a job. They're protecting the golden goose. Like John came through, like, I'm not here. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to work. What does that mean? It's confusing to me because I'm getting the energy of like protection, like I'm here to protect something. But if this is about Nancy and somebody was sent to her house as a job, like I'm here to work, then they would be there to take her out, to retrieve something, or to do, like if this was like a hired hit, what they're doing is not protecting. But it's like, I'm getting that energy of like their job was there to protect. But I'm so confused because the job that they did was to harm. Like, or that is this person's job. Like this goes against what they're trained to do or were there to do. It's like, all right, John, I only have a few more minutes. I don't really want to stop right here, but if you could give us any last messages as quickly as possible to tie this all together. The sword, okay, hang on. I just keep getting pulled back into like they're there to protect. The sword and the rose, they're there to protect the beauty. They're there to protect the golden egg. They're there to protect the uniform. Protect the uniform. The unicorn. They're there to protect the uniform. Someone in law enforcement protecting the uniform? Hold on. What the John, I don't know why I don't just channel you for every reading. Should be the Destiny and John show because I just adore you. Tell me more about Nancy before we have to wrap this up. Unfortunately, we might do a part 2 to this, guys. I feel like John's really trying to say something and he's saying it. I'm just confused because I know I see what the message is and I'm confused by it. And I didn't expect to run out of time already. So maybe tomorrow morning, if I can, we'll do a part 2 channeling John. Hi, baby. You guys see? Whoa, you're gonna literally fall off the table, cat. You have not been up here in a long time. I'm not used to you making a mess on the table anymore. It's been a while since we've channeled John also. Do you just come up when you know spirits are here? Yeah. You know your friend John is here saying hi. This person is walking, like hiking. It looks like could be a trail. You can see the mountains back there, but it is the 8 of Cups. The Tower was at the bottom. All of a sudden, I keep like trying not to yawn. I'm never tired of this, really, guys. It is. Oh, I guess I didn't even show you guys timing. Card. It is the 19th. Well, it's 9:39 p.m. now. And I keep yawning. I'm never tired this early. Yeah, again, that person that can't sleep. Or they work graveyard. They work nights. Doing security. Like they go to school during the day. They do security at night. They don't sleep well. I mean, that's my past energy. John didn't say that. The Hierophant. Yeah, an institution. An institution. That's exactly what that is. That's jails. That's churches. That's schools, universities. It's an institution. It's structure. All right, John, tell me more about what happened to Nancy. The Sun. The Hierophant, the Sun. Okay, why? Ooh, is that giving me like Nancy's actual son? He left the home. He lives far away. He was in the military. That would be like institutions. The actual son. Family matters. The golden goose. A mirror. I don't know. Okay, John, clarify for me. Another 8. Being tied up. Taken and tied up. Ace of Swords. A truth and a clarity. The Sun is truth and clarity. From law enforcement, or something comes out. Let's get one more with this deck. The Knight of Cups is here, guys. This is a younger energy. John, since we are pretending tonight that we have not read on her before and we want to hear from you, with this deck, can you show us if Nancy has crossed over or if she's still here being held somewhere? Can you give me and my viewers any indication if Nancy's still with us? Or if she's crossed over? Can you tell us what happened? That was pretty fucking blunt. Look at this. Do you see that bee suit? This person leaving their body. Six of Cups is under that. Look at all the fruit baskets around here. Again, with this, like darker skinned. I don't know, like just, it's a different ethnicity. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can say where I don't offend anybody is like someone who's not Caucasian. I don't know if this would be like African American, Mexican, Indian, like I don't know. But every time I get shown this person, it's like, why am I hearing Jamaican music in my head? Jamaican music? But I mean, for asking if she's still here or not, look at this. I haven't seen what's behind these cards. Oh, okay, yeah, the bully card, the Five of Swords, stabbing somebody in the back to get ahead, winning at all costs. The barrow, hauling something off in a wheelbarrow. Again, could be a nod to farming type of energy, this younger masculine. Again, a younger card, a younger energy here. We're going to pull again, but that's definitely telling me likely she's not still here, which I think we all kind of agree. All right, John. Tell us again, as clear as possible, if Nancy is still alive. Look at this guy. I'm not going to take them, but we have here the Strength card, the Star card with the Queen of Pentacles. Can I get 4 more cards? Hanged one. Ace of Swords again. We have the Sword in the Rose here, the Ace of Swords here, the Ace of Swords right below the Ace of Swords. These are all lining up with this Ace of Swords. Let's get 2 more. Prince of Swords, somebody young, impulsive, angry, a younger masculine holding a sword. The Tower and the King of Swords. The Tower, like, even like law enforcement's son. They're protecting the uniform. Could this be somebody in law enforcement, son? I don't know. Okay, let me get one more. Transporting prisoners? Transporting prisoners. Is there a prison near Tucson? And now I can see the justice card. Is there a prison near Tucson? The hand card. Didn't I say that in one of the readings, like asking if somebody hurt their hand? Yeah, the factory card with the hand card, and then wasn't there blood or something? Now I'm seeing that again, that trespassing card, the B card that we have with the hand and the barbed wire, and then that justice card, there's somebody's hand getting stung. Did somebody cut their hand? Eight of Pentacles. The work card, the career card. The career card, protecting. Protection, honor, truth. Ironically enough, we were just talking about Passionat's video where she was asking about milk. Yeah, okay. Queen of Pentacles. I know, child, I'm coming. I really gotta wrap this up now, but look, here's that Queen of Pentacles protecting the goose egg. There's anxiety because what you were supposed to defend and protect, I feel like a tower happened. There's like anxiety, again, with that sleepless nights. This young person looks like this Knight of Swords who like suited up, put his uniform on and went to work. This person like wears a uniform to work. Defending, protecting from these like hornets. These are hornets trying to invade a hive, but the bees will protect it. But then something happens. There's a tower, and then you don't protect, and then there's regret, and then there's messages coming through about someone who like failed to protect the hive. Like they were supposed to protect it from the hornets, but the tower happened, something went wrong. Look at this person who's like, I was supposed to defend this hive. I let them down and they died. I let them down. Somebody didn't do their job. I thought I just heard a buzzing. Somebody didn't do their job. I just want to clarify a couple cards. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Let me know if you want to see part 2 tomorrow. I might get up an hour early. King of Swords. Justice, honor, defense, military, law enforcement, security, private security. Somebody had a duty to defend. The house. It's almost like as if they knew there was a threat behind the scenes and they had like hired private security and this person was off that night, or like, you know, this is just like an idea, but it's like, or even the cops, they dropped the ball, they failed. But it's giving me specifically their home. Specifically the home. They had a job to protect. Like when I was seeing John at my front door coming in uniform, they were there to do a job. They were showing up in uniform. What does that mean? I don't know. Okay. Protecting the home. Okay. John, before we wrap this up, can you show me this golden egg? What is this? Who is the golden egg? What is the golden egg? What was to be protected? Something people were fighting over. There was something, there was a fight over a golden egg. Crying over spilt milk. Can I get one more for golden egg? What were they fighting over? What was the golden egg? Secret fortunes, like something that was buried. Buried secret fortunes, fighting over a golden egg that was buried. It's rare. It's secretive, it's rare. Show me family matters. Who's involved here? The world. Can I get one more? Oh, Three of Swords. Oh, and the Nightmares card. An ending. Show me the world. The Seahorse. Show me the world. The Seahorse. The Magician. Can I get one card for the Sword and the Rose? Protecting the Queen of Pentacles. Can I get one for this Prince of Swords? Clarify Ace of Cups. That big old heart is sticking out to me above the water with the dove. Can I get one for Ace of Cups? The Lovers. The Devil. That's Adam and Eve in the garden, and the Three of Swords. Tempted by the devil and heartbreak. There's regret. This person regrets it. All right, John, I'm going to take one final card here, and then hopefully we will be back tomorrow. Final card for what happened to Nancy. Anything you want to share before we wrap this up? The Queen of Pentacles is holding the golden egg. The Queen of Pentacles had a golden egg, something that was rare, something that was being protected, or she held on to something. She had something, possession of something. The Queen of Pentacles had information or something. She had the golden egg. Somebody was looking for something specific. There's that ignoring the red flags, ignoring the warning signs. I think we've seen that in Savannah's energy. You've been blocked. Look at this heart with chains all over it. Blocked AF, cut off, disbelief or avoidance, cut off. You've been blocked. This Cup of Love, blocked from the house, kicked out of the house. You've been blocked. Thank you, John, for coming through. It's always so good to have you here, and I can't wait to chat with you again soon. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Please don't forget to like the video, drop some hearts for John, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't. I will be back soon, hopefully tomorrow. Let me know if you want a part 2. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.